Good afternoon. It is Barbara, the East Coast Dragon Lady, coming to you on a Monday. I did post on Facebook yesterday that I did have plans to come on and do a weekly update, but I hadn't realised that I'd actually been doing a longer than I normally do channeling for a project that I'm doing. Which will be revealed later on. But I'd spent probably a couple of hours channeling, and after I'd finished, my brain was complete mush. So I need to plan that better. So there's a good, so anybody that channels will know that it's like physically, exhausts you. So I need to find some ways around that as well. Maybe not do such long sessions, but I got in the flow of things, and it was probably a couple of hours. So I did post the card for this week, which is Venus. And I love this card. So this is from the deck that I have just bought. It's a new deck, the Dragon Rider Oracle, which is probably back to front. It's by Christine Arana Fader. I know she has done another set of oracle cards as well. But this one, I just love the colour and I love the message. And I also loved it because this is my birthday week, and Venus seemed to be appropriate. And a lot of the channeling that I've been doing has been around the heart. And messages from the heart or heart-centered. So, as I say, more to come on that. So this card for the week, so we're going to be concentrating on Venus, which is the goddess of love. The beauty of love lies in its wildness. I put wilderness, in its wildness. Be daring and embark upon journeys with your dragon. And again, that came up a lot in my channeling about us not only embracing our dragons, but getting on their backs or asking them to help us to fly with them. There's so much freedom in being able to jump on your dragon's back or go into meditation and fly with them. It's very freeing, and you just feel the love coming from the dragon. I think that's what uplifts us and keeps us lighter on our dragons. That just popped into my head. But definitely that came through very strong. I'm here, as a lot of you know, in the northeast part of the United States. We have horrendous high winds. So there's all sorts of weird energy going on. I have a couple of pets. Yesterday they were both wound up. I have a cat and a dog. They were both wound up. I took my dog out for a walk and he was just literally freaking out and I live up in a higher part of the town I live in. So there's parts that the wind just could literally lift you up. So I can hear it now outside. So this is the theme for the week. And then I pulled the cards for this week. So today's was Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel. And again, this week I'm finding, as I'm pulling these cards, I'm getting messages sometimes from the dragon, and today I got a message from Archangel Zadkiel. So look out for those on my Facebook page. I also want to thank everybody. I've had a lot of people join recently. I'm almost at 200 on my private Facebook page. And YouTube is picking up as well. So, and also while I'm thinking about that, on Thursday this week, which would be March the 14th at 7 p.m., I am hosting Kelly Springer. She's now out on the West Coast. She was originally from Colorado. She is going to be my co-host for this year's Galactic Dragon Thunder, which is July 21st. I keep wanting to say 22nd, but it's July 21st. It's a 24-hour marathon starting in Australia and going 8 hours in Australia, 8 hours in the UK, and we're doing the last 8 hours. I believe we start around about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the 21st. So I'll be posting more on, some of you are probably on Dragon Thunder, so that we will be getting together soon to figure, all those of us that are the hosts, they're already, the speakers are lined up. So we'll be talking more about that as we get closer. And here we are almost in the middle of, we are actually in the middle of March. Amazing that we've got here so fast. And also the fact that we've had a very weird winter. Here in the northeast, we've had very little snow. I think we've had 2 snow storms, but nothing significant. Lots of rain and lots of wind. And in fact, we're at saturation point. I was out with the dog, and like the grass areas, literally you're sinking into it and water's coming up. So we don't need any more rain. And I certainly don't want to hear that we're in a drought come the summer. But you never know, right? So that is, so it's probably going to be a quick one today. There's so many things I want to share with you, but they're not ready to be shared. Oh, I think I mentioned this last week. I did finish my Dragon Empowerment Reiki 2, level 2. So I'm working on, I'm not working on, I will be working on how I'm going to use that Dragon Reiki 2. My plan is to go on to Dragon Empowerment Reiki Master Teacher. So by later in the summer, I should be doing that, and I shall probably be up teaching maybe by the end of the year, maybe sooner. I never know. This last year went by fast, so we don't know. But that is my plan. It's what the dragons have told me. They have been very clear that that's one branch of what I'll be doing, is doing the Dragon Empowerment Reiki. Not sure whether I'm doing the hands-on work or whether it's just literally teaching. I think I mentioned last week that there's a lot of people that have now done Reiki 2 with Ryan, and he's hoping to have a few of us by the end of the year out there spreading the word of the Dragon Empowerment Reiki. It's beautiful Reiki. It involves the dragons, and it also involves Merlin. So that was good for me. So I do have to get back to my regular full-time job, but I didn't want to miss coming on here because I know my next meeting coming up, I might not be quite as jolly as I am now. So I thought I would just jump on now in my lunch hour. So I hope everybody has a good week. Check me out on my Facebook page, which is eastcoastdragonlady.com. You can sign up for my newsletter. You can see some of my past stuff. You can see some of my past Dragon Hours. And I say this one's coming up this Thursday with Kelly Springer. And she'll be talking, well, we'll be having a chat. We've done some work together. We will be sharing something that we are hoping to launch pretty soon. So we'll reveal that on Thursday at the end of the Dragon Hour. So I hope you can join us. It'll be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you are interested, send me an email or go on to my website and sign up, and I'll get the email and I'll sign you up. Zoom links go out on Wednesday for Thursday evening. So have a good week, and I'll catch you again soon.